Traditional S&OP is designed to enable an enterprise to match its supply to its demand by bringing together its finance, sales, marketing, planning, and other internal operations to create a consensus plan. Companies are very interested in S&OP right now, and as a result, nearly every research firm and vendor has their own solution or recommendation. So why are companies so interested? The main reason is because they are outsourcing more and more of their supply chain to outside suppliers and vendors, and they are having an increasingly difficult time reacting and synchronizing their operations to changes in demand and supply. Effectively, they are losing control of their business. So traditionally, S&OP has benefited companies by reducing finished good inventories and operational costs and making their businesses more agile and better able to react to unexpected changes. The problem is that it is next to impossible to obtain these results in today's supply chain environment with its thousands of suppliers and trading partners, and where consumer demand can shift in an instant. In fact, Gartner recently reported that over 70% of S&OP processes today have little discernible strategic dimension. And that's an amazing figure and reveals the true extent of S&OP dysfunction that exists today. Traditional S&OP is manually intensive, relies on data that resides in numerous disconnected systems, suffers from incomplete and stale views of demand and supply, and takes far too long to complete. The result is that decisions are being made weeks or months too late to be effective. Absolutely. The reason why companies are not getting their expected ROI is they're still operating under the traditional S&OP mindset of supply and demand matching within the four walls of the enterprise only. For S&OP to be effective in today's modern supply chain, it should be a true end-to-end process that includes information and key trading partners outside of the enterprise. The key idea is that events outside of the enterprise are the main source of variability today, and yet traditional S&OP largely ignores them. What companies are starting to realize is that there are a lot of advantages to linking strategic plans across the extended supply chain. Yes, technology should absolutely play a role. Make no mistake, S&OP is first and foremost about people, processes, and culture. However, leading companies are realizing that cloud-based technology tools provide the only way to scale the S&OP process across today's globally outsourced supply chains. Trying to do it by manually entering information into a local spreadsheet and collaborating with colleagues by email simply won't work. The next generation of S&OP requires a technology that, among other capabilities, can embrace data from widely dispersed sources from across the supply chain, provide executives with accelerated and comprehensive what-if simulations, provide fully integrated aggregate plans with detailed plans, and seamlessly link the financial and operational sides of the business. Well, One Network offers a fundamentally unique architecture. It links your monthly S&OP plans to all short-term operational plans, as well as multi-year strategic plans and annual operating plans. It leverages the cloud to provide true end-to-end visibility that includes all of an enterprise's demand, supply, and logistics trading partners. It is also designed to capture all actual execution data in the cloud in real time, enabling you to compare the plan with what has actually happened or is currently happening, meaning enterprises can project with certainty the outcome. Finally, it's the only solution that offers integrated planning and execution, meaning you can execute your plans across your operations and even trading partners. The first way it helps is by improving decision-making by enabling executives to create what-if scenarios that leverage the entire supply network. For example, how will this promotion affect my revenues and margins? Or how will a change in the launch date of a new product affect the ability of factories and raw material providers to meet demand? And how will their actions affect my revenues, margins, or costs? Well, One Network allows you to include key trading partners in the process so that you understand what your customers are looking for and what your suppliers can deliver. One Network also enables executives to use analytics to gain a deep understanding of their business, which, for example, can help them design better promotions or understand the true cause of why out of stocks are occurring and how they are affecting their financial plans. And because planning and execution are integrated, One Network also speeds up the S&OP cycle times. This means the system can either immediately execute any transactions required by the S&OP plan or send the plans to local execution systems. The result is that decisions made in executive meetings can be enacted immediately within the organization and throughout the wider supply network. If you would like to manage events outside of the four walls of your enterprise and mitigate your extended supply chain risk, One Network can probably help. One Network is also particularly valuable to companies struggling to manage their supply chain through a patchwork of legacy systems and manual S&OP processes. Our solution is unique in its ability to integrate with and enhance existing enterprise systems where possible, or replace when desired. Some of the world's biggest and most complex global supply chains rely on One Network every day. Clients include a top 2 automotive manufacturer, 3 out of the top 5 largest grocery retailers, 2 of the largest major defense contractors, and the US Department of Defense. All One Network solutions are delivered via the cloud, so all you and your trading partners need is a web browser. One Network hosts the service, so there's no need to purchase hardware. Also, all software maintenance, support, and upgrades are included in the price. I would suggest reading our S&OP and integrated business planning white papers and brochures. You can find them at our resource center at onenetwork.com, or you can schedule a one-to-one discussion with one of One Network's supply chain experts.